Good afternoon, Smithfield Raiders, and these are today's announcements. And I have got, who do I have with me today?
A Charbonneau.
A Charbonneau. That's all that needs to be said. How are you?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm doing great. So we've got one more week before the end of the 6 weeks. Time is flying, isn't it? So anyway, here are today's announcements. Have you bought a fish and bait yet?
Not yet, I'm going to.
You're going to? All right. We've actually already started raising quite a bit of money. We started this last week where students are buying gummy worms and gummy fish, and they are buying those to then have those delivered to other students. And so they'll write their name on this little slip of paper that says their name and maybe a short little message like "you're awesome" or "you're pretty cool" or something like that, or "you stink." I don't know, but just a little nice message, of course, that will be monitored. And then, so that's just $1 for that, and then we give those to students during lunch. And so, do you know what this is going to?
Yes, somewhere in Colorado. I forgot the name.
Yeah, so it is it's a fundraiser for the town of Cuchara.
Oh,
So it's a little bitty town in Colorado, and they do a lot of like summer touristy attractions. It's a big fishing area and great places to hike and just spend time as a family. And so anyway, this past year they had all those firestorms, the wildfires, and so they're really devastated that area, and it really hit them financially because it happened right before summer or at the beginning of summer. And so anyway, it's a great place to visit, and so we want to help that little town of Cuchara get back on their feet, and so that's what this fundraiser is for. So if you have not bought one, you can do that today or anytime this week, and send a nice note to somebody. You've not given me mine yet, so all right.
Mr. Gage LV Club, there's an LV Club meeting tomorrow afternoon in Mr. Gage's room. The LV Club is dedicated to serve projects in our community. See Mrs. Hurst or Mr. Gage for more details. LV Club meets every Tuesday after school.
That's right. Also, NJHS t-shirts are only $10, so if you are a member and you would like a t-shirt, you can see Mrs. Youngblood to place that order and to give her your money.
And Student Standing Strong t-shirts are on sale for $10. Please see Mrs. Bailey or Ms. Corporal to turn in your order form and money. Deadline is Tuesday, September 27th.
That's right, which is just a few days from now. Let's see, we have Makerspace mornings, or in the morning. Did you know that? Yeah, so like kids were going crazy, screaming as they came into the school because they knew it was Makerspace.
I think my brother would enjoy that.
I think so. It's a good place for you to go in the morning in the library and to just mess with things. They've got things that you can tear apart and build something new out of it. And so what I did last year was I made like a little mini me out of a computer.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's like a 3D print thing?
I did do a 3D print of me, and then just made like a clone of me through Makerspace, just using a bunch of different gadgets that Mrs. Muirhead collects down there. So it's pretty cool.
If you're interested in comics, join the Smithfield Comic Book Club Thursdays in room B04 from 4 o'clock to 4:15.
From 4 to 4:45.
4:45.
That's right. That is in Miss Milton's room, if you don't know where B04 is. And that is that first hallway when you enter into the building. It's that 8th grade hall. It will be the fourth classroom on the right-hand side. So let's see. Also, yearbook pictures are being done for the school today. So hopefully everyone dressed up for that. We do have the yearbook photography club for 8th graders. That will begin Wednesday, September the 26th. That is this week. And that will be from 8 to 8:30 in the art room. So you can see Mrs. Hurst for more details on that one. So anyway, like I said, it's the last week of the first 6 weeks. So students, hopefully you know exactly where you're at with your grades. If you don't, you can talk to your teacher. I would download the Skyward app on your phone or go to the computer and make sure that you are exactly where you want to be with your grades. Some people are okay with 75s. Not that 75s are bad, but they want to get that 75 and so that they're good right now. Some of them want an 85 or a 95. So there should be no reason for you not to know exactly where you're at. Would you agree?
Mm-hmm.
Very good. So do you have anything else?
No.
All right.
That I know of.
You guys have a good day.
Continuing our wildfire coverage for you across southern Colorado tonight. The spring fire now 91% contained. 108,000 plus acres burned, and the blaze didn't just affect homes, but businesses as well.
For small towns like Cuchara, the local economy took a big hit, but some community members helping out in a big way. News 5's Katie Blaze joins us live in our Pueblo studio. And Katie, business owners say they have lost so much because of this fire.
Yeah, Robin, Elizabeth, I'm told the last 2 weeks typically the busiest time of the year for Cuchara businesses. The spring fire forcing mandatory evacuations, in turn causing restaurants and bed and breakfast to shut down, ultimately leading to thousands of dollars in lost income.
We think of this as kind of an invisible disaster in a way. The town looks just great, but we lost our biggest month of business.
Bed and breakfasts were booked solid.
I was running full for the 4th of July. Absolutely every room was rented.
And restaurants ready to dish up numerous meals for 4th of July celebrations.
It was the 50th anniversary, and so it would have been really busy this year.
But the hopes for a booming summer in Cuchara dashed when the spring fire sparked.
I immediately had to start calling everybody, and I canceled all reservations through the end of July because we had no idea when this would be over. I've written down all the cancellations I've taken for the month of July, and it was right at $9,600. And I threw out about $1,500 worth of food that had no electricity.
Timbers Restaurant also impacted.
The first thing we had to do was pretty much throw away a lot of food, which was really sad, close to $10,000.
The business losing even more money by not having any customers for about 2 weeks.
It's a little nerve-wracking, but I think we'll pull through. There's a lot of support in the community.
A majority of that support coming from a fundraiser started by the Cuchara Foundation. Residents like Lois Adams leading the way.
The businesses are our extended family.
The hope of everyone now that a flood of tourists will visit Cuchara and restore this beloved hidden gem. Well, I'm told as of today, about $25,000 has been raised to help merchants in Cuchara, and that's through a fund on Facebook. Now, if you'd like more information on that, you can visit our KOAA News 5 app. Always watching out for you, Cuchara. Katie Blaze, News 5.